from the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel. This is a severe weather alert.
All right, we're here goes 4:30 right here. Fred Gossage along with Taylor Plott in the Tennessee Valley Weather Center. We have a brand new warning across southern middle Tennessee. This is a severe thunderstorm warning for north central areas of Lawrence County, Tennessee, north central areas of Giles County, Tennessee, and southern areas of Murray County, Tennessee. This is up until 5:15. It's for a cluster of severe thunderstorms with the potential for quarter-size hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds running from near Alexander Springs back to the east side of Henryville and center back to Deerfield. All the storms today have been moving eastward at about 25-ish miles an hour. So this is mainly going to be a concern for the northern part of Lawrence County in Tennessee and then over in the northern Giles County, Tennessee. But those of you in southwestern Murray County, Tennessee, pay attention just in case we get a left split from these storms and something moves a little more northward. That is possible on a day like today. Main concern here will be potential for 60-mile-per-hour straight-line winds and quarter to half-dollar size hail. The concern here includes places like Etheridge, Alexander Springs, Summertown, back over to Henryville, Center, and Deerfield, the north side of Lawrenceburg, Pleasant Valley, back to Campbellsville, Big Creek, and Gibsonville. And then watch out just in case as far north as Sandy Hook, Enterprise, and Broadview as a just in case. But I think this is mainly a Lawrence and Giles County situation. Taylor was looking at the low-level velocity from our live Doppler radar that scans from Lawrenceburg, not seeing any strong rotation. But we have seen some mid-level rotation that's trying to organize. So we're watching the lower levels, not seeing anything that stands out as tornadic, but you see these curls in the storm pattern here that suggest that the updraft, the overall mid-level environment is rotating. So we will have to watch for maybe some low-level rotation. That hasn't happened with any of the storms so far today, but this is also interacting with a boundary from the storm that came across the Summertown area earlier. And sometimes when storms interact with boundaries, that can enhance rotation. This is not a tornado warning. I don't see anything that looks like we need one, but we'll just have to watch the storms very carefully. Main concern, 50 to 60 mile per hour winds and quarter to half-dollar size hail. It's hard to give a time of arrival here in the Lawrence County communities because the storms are kind of moving overhead now, but over the next 20 minutes or so, they'll get over here into places like Campbellsville, Big Creek, up to Gibsonville, and approach Linville here over the next 20 to 30 minutes. Again, this is a severe thunderstorm warning for northern areas of Lawrence County, Tennessee, northern Giles County, Tennessee, and southern and southwestern Murray County in Tennessee, although I think the main threat's going to stay south of Murray County. We'll hit the DMA view button and look at a radar network, and there are thunderstorms not quite as strong that extend back into central Wayne County. Our earlier severe thunderstorm moving through Marshall County, Tennessee has now weakened. In Marshall County, Tennessee, you are no longer under a warning. Same thing with the storm back here in McNairy County. That has weakened below severe limits, and you were no longer under a severe thunderstorm warning either. So the only warning we have is the storms north of Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. Severe thunderstorm warning for north central Lawrence, north central Giles, and far southern Murray. That goes until 5:15. We have had other attempts at scattered thunderstorms over northwest Alabama. Those have not been too successful in becoming severe either. Taylor, do you see anything over there you need to talk about?
I'll go ahead and flip the camera on. You've seen this too, watching behind. I'm still keeping an eye on the Lawrenceburg sky cam. I got it pointed in that direction of that storm. And like Fred mentioned, it's on a boundary, and anytime you get a storm that's on a boundary, you need to watch it very carefully because that's where we get what we kind of call near storm environment. You get a little more shear closer to the storm than itself than outside of the storm, meaning we talk about the tornado risk being low today. That's because the overall environment does not really support a true tornado risk. But if you have near storm environment where it interacts with a boundary, you have a little localized enhanced area of shear, that could be where you start having some tornado potential. And you notice that there is a little bit of movement that is going on. I'll kind of pan this around just a little bit. I'll kind of back things out, give a little bit of a bigger view. There is a little bit of movement going on from left to right here on that far right side of the screen here. So there is some rotation, but you notice how the cloud bases are kind of pretty high. So you would want to see this area right here kind of be more like this area to the left. This is not really rotating as the actual circulation. This is the rotation over here. So you want that to kind of be over here to be a little more concerned for a potential quick tornado threat. But I'm keeping an eye on it. It is rotating. It's trying to get stronger, but it's struggling right now, which is a good thing to see, Fred.
Yeah, and you see one of the struggles right here while we hold the camera. This darker shape spreading out, that's the rain-cooled air with the rain behind it. That's trying to cut off this attempt at a circulation here. So things are off balance. They're really not able to get into the low levels.
Yeah.
So we have our mid-level rotation, but that's trying to cut that rotation off.
That's your gust front right here. Yep.
So that's potential for gusty straight line winds that could be 40, 50, 60 miles an hour there on the horizon with heavy rainfall falling out of the storm. So that's the case there. We're looking back northwest from Lawrenceburg on the north side of town. This is back into places like Henryville and Center that we're watching here from the Arctic Air Skycam Network. Again, we don't have a tornado on camera. We're not trying to find a tornado on camera because that's not the situation that we have. We've just had this mid-level rotation that's tried to organize, but you can see the rain-cool air kind of undercutting it now. And dew point's still 59 here. Temperature is 76 as well. So that explains why we have these high cloud bases that works against tornado development. We'll go back to radar here very quickly and then wrap this up, and then we'll be back live at 5 unless new warnings are issued. The only warning we have is a severe thunderstorm warning here for northern areas of Lawrence County, northern areas of Giles County in Tennessee. It does go into southern areas of Murray County, and I do want you to pay attention in southern Murray County, but it looks like the stronger storms are going to stay to the south of you. We'll continue to watch it very carefully. There is a severe thunderstorm watch for everybody into the evening until 8 o'clock for our Tennessee and Mississippi counties, until 10 o'clock for our Alabama counties. Our next live scheduled update will be my live weathercast at 5 o'clock, but if new warnings are issued before then, we'll come back sooner as necessary. For Taylor Plott, I'm Fred Gossage, live from the Tennessee Valley Weather Center. Stay with Tennessee Valley Weather. We'll keep you advised.
You're watching the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel.